Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be talking about moisturizing shampoos. What they didn't tell you about moisturizing shampoos. We're told to stay away from shampoos, sulfate shampoos, then we went to sulfate free shampoos, and then people went to co-wash. I mean, I never got to that co-wash level, but we were like, they were like, moisturizing shampoos is better because it won't strip your hair of its natural hairs, blah 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 blah. And so for years, like, I've been using moisturizing shampoos. I mean, I still use moisturizing shampoos, but let me just get into like this video to explain. So at the point where I was thinking about cutting my hair, I was already like on the verge of cutting it. I'd already started trying new things and new techniques, and like trying to see if certain things were regimes I was going to try to implement when I eventually cut it, and then I want to start bringing it out again. And so I was trying to try new things, but there was something that was going on with me, and that was the fact that every time I finished shampooing my hair with my moisturizing shampoos, I always felt like there was something stuck in my hair that wasn't moving out at all. I always just felt like this thing just didn't want to go away. My hair, my hair is really fine, and so anytime it's not as breezy or as lightweight as it's meant to be, I will notice like as soon as possible. Also because I'm always very conscious of like how my hair behaves generally. So I didn't know what was wrong, to be honest. But one thing that I always did in the past was to use bentonite clay. Anytime my hair felt like that, it always relieved my hair. But something was happening with this bentonite clay that I didn't even know until recently. Now I'm going to do a different video entirely of things that natural hair community has like promoted that just did not work for me. And so eventually I had to stop because my hair was shedding. So after I removed that, I didn't really have anything to clarify my hair anymore. And I was thinking at that point in time of getting maybe sulfate shampoo anytime I needed to clarify my hair, because it was getting to that stage, because I just didn't feel, my hair just felt like it had something stuck, perpetually stuck in it. Now it was not until I got a clarifying shampoo, and which is still sulfate free, and this other moisturizing shampoo and conditioner that didn't have a lot of oils and butter like I'm used to, because I went from Shea Moisture to African Pride to Anti-Jackies. They didn't feel right. They just did not feel right. And then I tried this Nigerian brand, but that was like the worst shampoo I'd ever tried on my hair. So I decided to clarify my hair, and then I used that like shampoo, moisturizing shampoo that didn't have a lot of, God, my hair felt like feather. Like my hair felt like the normal way it used to feel, like I hadn't felt in a very, very long time. So at that point in time, I already began to understand some things, because I'd already been reading some things from stylists, cosmetologists and the rest of that, talking about how oils and butters can make your hair become hydrophobic. One other thing that I was wild about was the fact that for the longest period, I would also be having this thing where when I put conditioner on my hair or leave-in conditioner on my hair, it just forms a white cast. Like no matter how little it is I put, it just turns white. And I naturally just thought, oh, it's low porosity. These are the things that they've said about low porosity hair and how it finds it difficult to absorb water. My hair was absorbing everything absorbable with no white cast. Although I stopped using as much product as I used to. Before, even when I didn't use a lot, I still had the cast. Two things my moisturizing shampoo had, and two things I wasn't doing. One, my moisturizing shampoo had a lot of oils and butters. Two, I wasn't clarifying at all. I think I think the natural hair community doesn't talk about clarifying a lot as much as it should be. For example, now if you use a lot of oils and butter, there's a high probability that your moisturizing shampoo is not going to clarify all those oils and butter out of your hair, and it is going to still deposit some moisture on your hair, because it is supposed to deposit some hydrating properties, or is it moisturizing properties, or whichever one it is, on your hair, because that is why it is a moisturizing shampoo, and not strip it. So definitely you're not getting a thorough cleanse. If you notice that maybe your hair has been behaving some type of way that it wasn't behaving before, you might want to look into your hydrating shampoos. If you notice that it kind of seems like your hair doesn't feel as fine, you might want to look into your hydrating shampoos and get yourself a clarifying shampoo alongside your hydrating shampoos. So if you are using moisturizing shampoo and you've never tried to clarify your hair, today is the day that you need to get yourself a clarifying shampoo. Shampooing is as important as any other step in your regime. In fact, it happens to be one of the most important steps in your regime, and you need to have two shampoos, a moisturizing shampoo and a cleansing shampoo. The regular shampoo that you use weekly, and then the clarifying shampoo when you need to clarify your hair. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.